Come back to DreamHack Winter 2013. We are here live with the game, Fnatic versus Recursive. The pistol round already starting off, and look how far back on the map Recursive has been pushed already. Fnatic with a very aggressive push down the middle has caused the terrorist team to just sit and wait for a little bit. Now in the meantime, we're missing Semler on the stream, but he'll be back in any second. And then everything is going to be back to normal. Great shot from Pronex there to take down Kenyas early on. Oh, what a strange first day. We've had a lot of weird technical issues with the computers. Hopefully that will be sorted out by tomorrow and it'll just run smoothly. But yeah, we are just heading into the game here, finally managing to get it live. And look at the push coming up for the middle. Flush just waiting. They're going to sneak around the corner, and that's dangerous. He does get the first shot, but not the kill quite yet. And he's going to fall back and call for backup as well. JW is there. Oh, great kills coming in from Fnatic. It's going to be Uzi to go down next, and Happy alone in a 1-on-4 situation. We'll have to see if Fnatic, well, they should be able to take this pistol round, no problem. Now, even if Happy gets the first kill in here, it shouldn't make a big difference. So he picks up the bomb, goes for it, has to reload. Final kill coming in there. 1-0 early on in favor of Fnatic, and it's exactly the start they were looking for. They do seem very confident as well, so I mean, they came out of the group first in first place, LGB in second place. Now they're fighting Recursive, who only just managed to make it into this group, so or into the round of 8, which we're casting here. So we'll see how it goes. Semler, you're back as well. What's up?
Back. Had to run. Got caught up actually talking to XM from LGB. So giving him a little pep talk. He's about to face off against Nip. We'll see how they do on the other stream. But guys, we are here with Fnatic versus Recursive on Inferno. Something to note here. Inferno happens to be Recursive's best map. And so getting it out first off in this series, Fnatic are going to be pretty pleased with this outcome. And if they can take a win here on Inferno, Fnatic are going to be looking great to get through this series.
Well, I mean, it seems very weird because what it feels like is that Recursive are not that good at playing on the terrorist side, but they're phenomenal on the counter-terrorist side. So I think Fnatic need to get like at least 12 rounds to even win
point,
here.
Yeah, it seems like it, right? I mean, we just saw what happened versus Universal Soldiers, and that was an insane comeback. Huh?
12-3 for the first half for Universal Soldiers, and they couldn't win the game.
And then somehow, yeah, exactly, they completely locked down the CT side.
Well, look at this though. Body armor buy has caused the plant here. It's a 4-on-3 situation right now in favor of Recursive. And well, good shot comes in there from Flusher, but the bomb is ticking away. They need to go for it quickly, and Happy's still alive, trying to draw at the time. He will go down, and the defuse.
They have one man with the kit. It's going to be Schneider. He has to get on it as quickly as possible. He's just barely going to have the time. And there you have it. Nicely done there by Fnatic. Not the cleanest of rounds. 2 kills coming their way, but, you know, Recursive, they get 2 kills. They get the plant. It's a success as far as they're concerned.
That's going to be a 3rd round now coming up, but that was cutting it very close for Fnatic. Yeah. That looked dangerous, but, you know, getting the kills in and the bomb plant from Recursive makes it well worth it. Yeah. Obviously, it means they have to eco now. They might buy some P250s, but that's about it. But, you know, it means on the 4th round they could buy easily and maybe force Fnatic to eco if they win that round.
And that's the thing. It's all about costing Fnatic money at this point. Making that buy, you know, getting the 2 kills in the plant, that's pretty much everything that they could have hoped for there. You know, they came close to getting the round. Obviously, you know, you got the hope there, but not getting it in the end isn't the end of the day, isn't the end of the world.
JW here takes a lot of damage early on. And
don't kill yourself, J-Dub! Sorry. He's got 2 HP, man. He's jumping off balcony. I'm worried.
Would have been good, wouldn't it?
That was so close. I was like, oh, no. Okay, it's all right. He's alive.
He's still alive. Well. That would have been the best. We haven't seen that yet in this tournament.
Somebody jump off balcony and kill themselves.
I mean, actually, well, Pyth isn't even playing for SK, so we don't get a chance to see that. But
yeah, he's playing with TC right now, actually, in the BYOC. So I mean, we'll see how they do. BYOC results, you know, they're coming in now. It's actually, it was like a couple hours late, that tournament, because they had to actually get some server issues sorted. But, you know, that's been sorted out. The BYOC is underway. Know that Vox Eminor are actually playing in that right now and actually doing fairly well. So, you know, there's so much CS happening right here at DreamHack. It's hard to keep tabs on everything, guys, but I hope you're doing your best because you don't want to miss a minute of it.
Definitely not. First day has been very successful all around. If you look at especially the audience turnout, you guys out there on Twitch really have been doing a fantastic job tuning in, and also on GoTV, of course, as well. We're in the 4th round here. Fnatic taking 3-0 early on, and now let's see if Recursive are going to be I'd say as weak as they've been previously on the terrorist side, but I mean, they've shown us that they don't need that many rounds anyway, so they're not that worried actually.
No, they might not. I mean, they've already got the entry here, although as I say that, Pronax comes back and actually manages to find Happy. There's all 3 guys here, however, and Maniac does get the kill onto Schneider. Flusha comes in, tries to save today, drops the bomb, and he's going to get a double kill. Big play there by Flusha, lives with 5 HP, but that's the work done. They've got control of the bomb now, Fnatic.
Yeah, but let's see, Kenny, he realizes someone's coming up through the middle, and GMX is also alive still, so even though it's a 3-on-2 situation, Fnatic are not out of this round yet with the victory. 20 seconds on the clock though, so GMX going to have to do something. There's Kenny going down, and now it's on GMX in a 1-on-3. He picks up the bomb, but 15 seconds he's going to get flanked by Flusha. So there it is, triple kill from Flusha, double from Pronax. Fnatic take another round and actually make it out with 3 people alive. That is very important. Now we're into the 5th round straight away. And well, Flusha, he's 9-0-0. And Semler, tell me about how good Flusha's been playing lately.
Exceedingly well, man. We've been seeing some crazy results out of him. He's been top ranking for Fnatic. MSI, he did fairly well as well. I mean, he has been a heavy hitter here for Fnatic in the past couple weeks' time.
It is scary.
It's good to see it as well because, you know, he's no longer the in-game leader. You know, they've actually gone through Devilwalk and now they have Pronax, and it seems like that's played to his strengths. Now he's able to fulfill his role and feel a bit more comfortable in the team.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. You know, a lot of changes been happening on Fnatic, but they do have kind of a philosophy. You know, I spoke with Carl about this, how, you know, they're not afraid of making roster changes, but they prefer, and this goes for obviously for the Counter-Strike team, but for every other team in League of Legends and Dota and stuff like that, they prefer to keep like a core group of players that they sort of work with, and then, you know, change individual players if it's necessary, if it's needed.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to do with Fnatic here, and Pronax as an addition seems to work very well.
Yeah, absolutely. He seems to really fit in. And Devilwalk, talking with him during the break, you know, he's very happy with how the team is going right now. He feels so confident going forward with the team as well. You know, just the addition of Pronax, the practice that they've been able to get in, he just feels like they've already made progress and that they're a stronger team because of it. So I mean, if you've got one of your core members saying that, you know, things are going pretty well. But guys, you know, we have shots going back and forth. It is going to be Maniac picking up an M4A1, but he's in a 1v3 situation. 30 seconds left on the clock, and well, he's getting closed in on from every angle.
These eco rounds are good for Recursive. They've already got 2 kills here, and if Maniac could have got a 3rd, then that would have been fantastic. But instead, he does kind of just go down. Still, successful eco round from Recursive. It's worth the investment that they made into the P250s. Now we got a 6th round coming up, and Fnatic are off to a really good start.
Dude, that bank, look at that. They're gonna go to Wall Street. You know, they're gonna open up shop, start trading in some stocks. You know, they're feeling comfortable right now. Fnatic.
Got young angry people protesting outside, throwing paint at them, stuff like that.
We are, you know, we're not the 1%. Yeah. I mean, anything is possible. Fnatic, they could do that, and the problem is that Fnatic, well, they would just take their AKs and mow them all down. You know, no mercy here. Vikings, man.
SJW taking a kill, but Maniac's going to get one in return. JW still alive, goes for a 2nd one. Great shot coming in. It's going to be Maniac now alone in a 1-on-4. So Fnatic once again holding strong. The thing is here, both Fnatic and Recursive, they know that this is the story that's been playing out all day for Recursive on this map. They get so far behind on the terrorist side, so far behind that we are, you know, ready to rule them out and say, okay, they've lost the map. Yeah. And then the second half comes around, they win the pistol round, and they never stop. And so I think Fnatic, you know, their task in this game is to really make sure that they win the 2nd round. If they could do that, they probably win the 1st game. And just to remind you guys, we're at the round of 8 now. We're out of the group stage. We're at the playoffs, in fact. And, well, it's a best-of-3 game.
Exactly right. This is a best-of-3 series, guys. And, you know, as we said at the beginning of this cast, this is Recursive's best map. So if Fnatic can take game 1 here, if they can take this first map away from Recursive, they're going to be feeling so good going on into the maps that follow. But we are already kicking things off. Shots exchanged, and Flusha comes out on top. He takes Maniac out of the fight.
Very good stuff there. That looked like GMX should have had more of a role to play there, but it works out. They do take the apartments. Kenny dropping us a little bit low. JW, look how aggressive he is, and this is where JW's absolute best, when he's that confident mid-air shot right onto Uzi. That's what we love to see. And if he's on point, Fnatic could do almost anything, couldn't they?
JW is the terror. That's the thing. If he is on point, you know, we say this about a lot of operators, but it really is meaningful for JW because he is insane. He's so aggressive, and the shots that he can land, it just makes your head explode, man. Pixel shots left and right and catching him midair. There's no hiding from him when he's on point with the op. And as I sing his praises, this has happened time and time again, we curse him. Kenny Ash gets a headshot on J-Dub.
Pronax here getting flashed a whole lot, and they smoke him off at the same time. That might have actually almost saved him, because if they caught him there while he was flashed, he'd have gone down. That was a 1-on-3. Bomb goes down though, and now we've got a 3-on-3 retake situation from Fnatic. And let's see if Recursive could pick up their first round here.
Interesting thing to note is that Kenny Ash didn't swap out for JW's op. So I'm wondering if it got blown away somewhere, if he just didn't see it, but he is not going for that op. He's holding on to the AK, preferring this for the defense.
It's right there in front of him, as you could pick it up, but he hasn't gone for it. You're right. He does spot the barrel from Devilwolf walking in at the same time. Schneider going to go down. It's on Pronax. He does get the 1 kill, but that's going to be it. Kenny picking up the triple, no, actually double kill, and it's going to be happy with the triple. So very well played from Recursive that round. And you're right, you know, just as we were talking about how good JW was, Kenny takes him out. That's the Caster's Curse coming into play. Now the 8th round is coming up.
It's the Caster's Curse, fittingly named. I mean, we really do curse him left and right. So we'll stop singing his praises. We'll stop saying just how amazing he is at that op.
Now, obviously, I mean, Flush is still doing really well. 12-0-1.
That's insane. I know. It's like he dies on the first round that Recursive actually get. That's pretty crazy. That's a great scoreline so far for Flush. He's going to be on fire going into this. And while JW's got his op again, he's going to take a shot. He's going to miss it this time.
Yeah. He is human after all. It's good to know. I see they've put Devilwalk up here alone, and this is actually something I've heard a whole lot about from Fnatic, which now with Pronax as the in-game leader, a lot of the time it'll be Devilwalk occupying solo positions basically. Oh, they keep Pronax here, but I'd be surprised if he doesn't rotate out of here soon.
Exactly. Now he rotates, the second smoke goes down at the bottom of Banana. And the timer, you know, that's going to be ticking down. Devilwalk's still got a smoke of his own. He can hold them out of here for ages, and this is going to be forcing them, but they've already made their way past Arch, and they are going for the side here. Recursive running straight into JW's waiting arms. Schneider finds a shot. Schneider gets a second one, takes GMX out, and, well, Pronax gets the final one of that game.
Very good stuff there. That defense from Fnatic, very important, because it looked like Recursive were getting ready to wrap around the bomb site and almost lock them out of it. You know, you come in there, you put out the right smokes. Could be pretty difficult to retake it, but they managed it just in the nick of time there. 9th round is now coming up. The score is 7-1. And again, this looks overwhelming, but, you know, when we know the history, we know that we've learned our lesson already. Hopefully Fnatic have to.
There's no calling it. We could just be saying, you know, Fnatic, we got this in the bag, man. 7 rounds already. 1 on the board for Recursive. They're doing a fantastic job, but Recursive have proven us time and time again, well, that anything is possible with them. You know, the 11-4 return from Very Games, child's play. They do 12-3.
Yeah, exactly. I do think, though, that the second half pistol round is going to be all important for the French team. If they lose that, then it's going to be nearly impossible. Let's see, the bomb is making its way over towards Archway. Schneider's here ready. Does get the first kill. They've invested in P250, so Schneider's going to run away after taking a lot of damage, but should be an easy round from here on out from Fnatic. And actually, in fact, a flawless round coming in from them. 8-1 now, and well, I mean, the money on Fnatic is really absurd right now.
It's getting out of hand, isn't it? Yeah, you got Devilwalk. He's sitting on 11K after buying up. Like that is obscene.
Yeah. And
well, you know, Schneider just barely escaping with his life that time around. That was a close call. Recursive almost getting the kill on him. Those P250s at close range are scary, man. $300, and they pack a wallop. You can just take guys out left and right. Schneider getting out with 5 HP, man. You bet his heart was racing.
See, JW, this is the aggressive push. I love this from Fnatic. Just rushing down the middle, Flusher in front. Can only get the 1 kill, and actually, Pronax goes down as well. That's a big problem. Devilwalk right up close. He's going to go down. Now, all of a sudden, it's a 2-on-4. So, this might seem like madness, because Fnatic have been winning, well, 8 out of 9 rounds so far. And then they switch it up, go for the aggressive push, and they fail. And you might think, well, why did they switch it up when they were doing just fine? But actually, it's actually not that bad of a call, because really a lot of Counter-Strike is about making the change before your enemy starts adjusting. You know, if Recursive catch up to Fnatic and win a few rounds every once in a while before Fnatic make the adjustment, then they're just kind of giving it for free. So I understand the logic going into this from Fnatic, but this time Recursive were ready for it.
They were ready for it, and JW doesn't have the best weapon here. He's about to get overwhelmed. There's 4 guys waiting right here. He's going to take the first shot, line it up. Nice headshot from him. Goes for the second and gets killed. And now, well, it's Schneider in a 1v3. One thing to point out, it's a shame that JW couldn't pick off Happy there, because he had the full 100 health.
Exactly.
The rest of the guys are all floating around the 30 mark. This is still feasible for Schneider, but he's going to need some masterful rifle work.
You know, the second attempt there from JW as he walked out, it is like you can kind of feel his confidence as he does it, and you want to believe that he could do it. And obviously he can as well, but he failed that time, but he just looked so confident and almost going to take down Kenny. No idea how that wasn't a kill from Schneider. He's going to save the AWP instead. He wanted to save the AWP instead, which would have been a good choice. GMX with a triple kill, 8-2 for Recursive, and we know they don't need much more than 2 or 3 rounds here.
Yeah, exactly right. It's weird to be saying that there, but like, you know, imagine they get the 3rd round, they're like, okay guys, we're good. We got the rounds we need. Focus on the second half. You know, just get rid of these rounds, and well, somehow I don't understand actually the physics sometimes when it's like Kenny S survives, you know, full spray with like 13 HP, and then he lives with like 2, and you're like, huh, okay. Somehow, but yeah, 64 tick, bro.
Definitely not. JW always looking for the gets the shot on Maniac. Great angle to find from JW. They're going to try and see if they can rush him down, but he's got back up already. Schneider picks off one. Flusher with a kill. Schneider going for a second one on Kenny, who actually drops very low. He's got the AWP as well, so heavy investment into this round from Recursive. And right now, Fnatic are on point.
Yeah, good shot there by Kenny, however. Or by Happy. Kenny goes for a shot of his own. JW, they exchange shots, in fact. Winging each other. JW takes a bit of a bullet there.
Yeah, battle of the Orpus.
Yeah, exactly. I love this, the duel, man. JW's waiting, though. He takes a shot, and he misses again. Weaving there from Kenny.
Oh, that grenade actually did a lot of damage to JW as well, so it could have almost taken him down. But it seems like they're doing different things right now, because Happy fell all the way back to maybe try and save the rifle, and Kenny's still pushing aggressively, so it feels like they're not really playing as a unit here, or maybe... Yeah, I don't know. That felt like Kenny giving away an AWP, and it felt like Happy doing something else entirely.
I'm wondering what the call was there, you know, what the communication was like, but, well, it's now going to be Happy, all by his lonesome, and JW is waiting. Well, he's been spotted out. Good shot there by Happy. He gets his kill onto Devilwalk at least to have a little bit of an impact here, but still, JW saves the day. Wraps the round up with 2 kills. Surprised that he couldn't actually pick off Kenny in the apartments, though. That was all.
Yeah. So what we're actually seeing here, if you look at the scoreboard as well, is you can see the 3 members from Fnatic really fragging, or all the people who are at the A bomb site. So Pronax and Devilwalk, they're at the bottom of the scoreboard, but mainly right now, that's because there hasn't been that much action in the B bomb site at all. And that's really interesting. That makes you wonder, when are Fnatic going to realize that there isn't much action going on, and maybe just put 1 person here and then put everybody else at A?
You jinxed them, man. Now they're going to get opportunity. It's going to be another P250 rush. Armor bot on Happy, so he had a little bit more to spare. But it really is going to be action. Devilwalk, he is backing off. Chucks that nade around that corner. Is he going to eat somebody? Yes, he will. Gets a kill on a GMX. And now, well, they're committed, Recursive. They're going for this. The bomb is going to go past. Devilwalk's going to line him up. He is just cutting them down. And Pronax gets a piece of the action as well. All of them dead. Perfect round coming out from Fnatic. 10-2. So, not too bad, man.
That was an eco round, though. So, you know... I want to see a real push to the B bomb side from Recursive, but maybe they feel like it's not reasonable. I mean, maybe they feel like they know Fnatic well enough to know that Devilwalk is a pretty strong player, and so is Pronax. And they have that cool setup in there where Pronax is shooting through construction as well, so it isn't that easy to get in. Yeah, look, in the middle, JW versus Kenny. Either player, and Kenny walking out. Kenny get the shot, nobody actually gets it.
I think he winged him through the wall there, caught him through the edge, but that was JW taking a bit of damage. He's going to give ground now. And, well, we're still just hanging about here. Devilwalk, he's pushed down to the bottom of Banana. He's getting in there.
We'll have to see how this goes. Flusher, taking a bit of a shot there, down to 12 HP. Are they going to be able to push out the middle? They got the bomb down still. Kenny peeks in. Can't find the shot, and this is a battle of some of the best Orpus in the game right now. JW versus Kenny S, and you can see that they do have some respect for each other. Devilwalk goes down though, over on Banana. That forces actually 2 people to commit to this rotation, and that's a big mistake from Fnatic because it's just Happy here. Will they realize though?
Yeah, that bait, but they're both sitting in pit, and the longer they can stay alive, they are going to get smoked off. A bit of a weird smoke though. He can still see around that.
They're going to go
Flush is hanging.
Look at this, they got Kenny in the archway. So that's the key right now. Oh, but Pronax heard him. Kenny jumped one time too many there. That was a big mistake by Kenny. That lets Pronax know exactly what's going on. He should be able to make the call, but he actually, oh no, and Kenny misses a shot. Pronax turns around, tries to get it. Kenny can't miss a single shot more, then he'll definitely go down because backup is coming in, and there's Pronax with the headshot. Oh, a big misplay from Kenny, and Pronax picking it up right then. 11-2 now, and that's going to be the 14th round coming up.
What's going on with Kenny? This is a couple odd rounds coming out of him where just the one mistake, just the one slip-up has really cost them big. And, you know, 11-2 still, if they are making slips like this, how are they going to fare in the second half, you know, on the CT side? Recursive, man, they cannot afford to make these, as now they're again going to be on the P250 buy. I mean, we do have Uzi picking up the flash, but that's just about all they're going to have to work with. And in fact, they're sitting back in spawn, man. They're just sitting back there. They're probably going over this right now, pulling a bit of a very game strat timeout.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And now is a good time as well, because as you were pointing out, this is Recursive's absolute strongest map. So if they lose this in a best of 3, they probably won't have much hope of winning the second map either. I mean, if you lose on your best map, then, you know, things are looking very bad indeed. And
that's the big deal here, and that's why Devilwalk was so confident going up against them. He was very happy that, in fact, you know, it's like, yeah, Inferno, no problem. You know, we'll play them on Inferno. If we win that or do well, you know, we get it out of the way, and then we move on to Mirage, or then we move on to Dust 2. And those are 2 excellent maps for us. So Devilwalk was very confident with this matchup. He is happy they got Recursive.
I can imagine, and you know, Devilwalk isn't like the most flashy guy either. So when he has that kind of confidence, yeah, you gotta believe that he has a good reason for it as well. JW, they're missing a shot up close. They're gonna come for him. He pulls out the pistol, can't quite make it. But down here towards the archway, Flusher's there. JW actually gets a kill, and now Flusher is cleaning up house. The triple kill coming in, 12-2 Semler. Now the 15th round is coming up, and it's looking like Fnatic are very, very much on form. I mean, they did finish top of the group as well, so it's hardly surprising at this point.
Yeah, first seed, man, and you can really tell the Pronox has been having an effect on their game. They feel confident, man, and they are just dominating at this point. Last round of the half, and they are going to town. Double up, Scar 20 strat, bro. That's what we got on the table right now. That's what they're pulling out.
Well, talk about heavy artillery. This is going to be painful for Recursive. They have only AKs. Flusher's actually up in the apartments with the AWP. Misses a shot, though. Goes for a second one, but he's going to get shot down. But JW is also here, and he gets dropped as well by Maniac, so nothing seems to be working. I mean, maybe that investment was a little bit too heavy.
Or maybe they were just getting a little giddy there, you know? Like, oh, I got enough. I can take a shot, and they get punished. You can't make those kinds of mistakes against shooters like these guys. They will not miss the opportunity to punish you for that. Maniac and Uzi, man, they will get the kills.
On the upside, though, they do have the Scar 20 still alive. We'll see if that's going to come into play. He gets the 1 kill in the middle. Pronax gets 1 more, and almost could have taken out Kenny. I'll have to see. Schneider's very low on health, though.
Yeah, he's walking back around here, too. The flash comes around the corner. He is unfazed. Goes for it. Yes, he does. Gets the spray and takes out Kenny S, but he gets flanked in the meantime. Maniac coming out from the apartments, just taken over, and that is a 2-on-1 situation. It's all going to come down to Devilwalk. Doesn't spot the man in pit, or he hears it. He did hear it. It seems like he heard the steps, and now he's wondering. He's got to try and catch him by surprise at this point. He's slowly crouching his way up onto the spot. They have no idea. Happy has no idea he's here. Devilwalk. He's just around the box. He's just around the box. Just look around the box.
Oh my God!
No! He checks the corner, but they don't even know! What the hell?
There's the shot. Now we're down to a 1-on-1. He's going to go for the straight diffuse. Maniac coming in. Devilwalk in a 1-on-1. He doesn't get it. Oh my God, that was near perfect play from Devilwalk, and at the same time, very funny indeed. 12-3 is what we're looking at, and we'll have to see how this all plays out, because if Recursive win this pistol round, it could go all wrong for Fnatic. They could bring it back, even with just 3 rounds on the terrorist side. I absolutely believe that they could do it.
Yeah, man, that was fantastic.
Oh my God,
Devilwalk, that was so awkward, man. You just need some like weird like music and
Benny Hill type.
Exactly, man. Where there's like da 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 da. They're going around the pillar. They have no idea. I mean, but that was so slick. Did you see that? Because I'm sure he heard the steps in pit. You saw him react and flick there, and then he just decides, okay, I'm gonna do something completely unexpected. I'm gonna crouch up onto the spot. And catch him by surprise and get that 1-on-1 situation.
Versus Recursive in a best of 3 here at the round of 8. My name is Anders, with me is Semler. And well, let's see if this pistol round is going to go in favor of the Swedes or the French.
Yeah, the French, man, and they have to get it. All the pressure is riding on them now. All of it. And the thing is that if they were forced to take a timeout in the first half, to sit back and reconsider their options and go over their game and be like, what the hell is going on? Why can't we get more rounds here? Doubt has begun to settle in. And are they going to be able to get it? They need to get this pistol round. It's
look at this.
All of it going right here.
Making noise in the middle, trying to force Happy out of position here, but he's got the Molotov. He's going to throw it in. Are they going to cut them off? No, they just run through it. Great decision here from Fnatic, and they're going to get the kill on Happy. Now Uzi's alone, and he's getting charged in on by all angles. Great decision from Uzi, though, to go aggressive and actually shut them down before he got sandwiched in. And here comes Fnatic. The bomb is down. It's a 4-on-4. They make it 4-on-3, but Uzi is still alive. He's going to take down Flusher. Let's just see.
Right back into this. They're still holding him off, but now Pronax goes down. It's still Schneider and Devilwalk alive. Schneider doing the best he can. He's got the burst going. He lines him up. Schneider gets one. Devilwalk gets one as well, but it's not in time. Or do they have a kit? They do have a kit. They're going to have plenty of time for the defuse, and that is the pistol round going Recursive's way. That's what they needed to get done.
Wow, that was very, very close to getting out of hand. Fnatic there was a 1-on-2 at the end, I think. A lot of flashes going back and forth, but that could have easily been the round for Fnatic. Yeah. Instead now, you have to ask yourself, is Recursive going to do it one more time? They've already done it twice today. I mean,
three's the charm.
Yeah. I mean, if they do it again, that's going to be really absurd.
The thing is, though, is that Fnatic have now had the opportunity to see this in action and be like, well then, how do we shut this down? How do we make sure, how do we break up their flow? How do we make sure that they can't do what they've been doing all day to us? Yeah. And so I'm curious to see, are Fnatic going to try and change things up? We do have an extremely hard eco coming out from them, in fact, just Glocks with one flash on Pronax. So it looks like they're just going to go for the overwhelm strat again. Flash in and then just YOLO rush.
It's worth trying. Maybe you catch someone off early on, pick up a rifle, and then just roll from there. But I feel like Recursive are well aware of this. They are going to set up the crossfire. And it's really no getting through that with just Glocks. It doesn't work out like that. So they get the one kill in. Not bad, but not terrific either. Really just kind of mediocre in that sense. And now we're looking at 12-5.
That spray, man, that spray. Still FAMAS and armor taken off. So, I mean, they invested, what, $200 in that round?
Yeah.
FAMAS and armor cost quite a bit more. So, so it's like $32.50. So I mean, it's not too shabby, but yeah, this is still now Fnatic. They are going to go for the buy this time around. They've got the AKs, they've got the armor, they've got the grenades. Now can they get the round and get a bit of momentum going back their way? That would put a hitch in things here for Recursive. They don't have mountains of money yet. I mean, we're still only a couple rounds into this.
Yeah, it'd be very important that they could actually do this. We'll have to see how it goes. JW walking up slowly into the middle, but on the other side we've got Kenny with the FAMAS trying to guess the angle through, but not going to get much more than some shots fired and back at him basically.
Yeah, it's the fair trade, it's the fair trade. Well, hardly in this case, but still Fnatic really taking it slowly as well. They're just kind of taking their time, looking for the picks, and this is very much Fnatic's game. Fnatic, at least on the T side, and this is actually before Pronax joined, but they used to rely very heavily on getting this entry frag to get the momentum rolling their way. Like, they get that kill, and then they play off of that kill. It's not so much, like, oh, okay, we're going to start this deep strategy or anything like that. It's just they kind of get a kill and roll with it. Are we going to see that same sort of strategy coming out now, though?
I think this is like a double fake. I think Flush is making some noise here, trying to sort of signal.
Oh, this is something different. Look at this. It's like the new nip, leaving 2 guys behind and putting the bomb with 3.
Yeah. They run through the smoke as well. UCCA does get the first kill like he's done so many times in this position, and that's Devilwalk gone down. Happy right through the smoke. He's going to drop another one, and in the middle, another person gets killed. So it's really going downhill for Fnatic here. They haven't even got that entry frag that you were talking about. Schneider's going to drop to Maniac as well. It's going to be Pronax alone in a 1-on-4 situation, and he can't even find that kill on GMX.
That coordination.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the strategy here from Fnatic, because I think as soon as Flusher starts making noise over on Banana, and they had 4 people in the middle, what that looked like to me was, that's a simple thing. You have one person here. As soon as you make some noise, there's a good chance you'll force 2 counter-terrorists to stay in this bomb site, and then basically you have a 3-on-4 situation in the A bomb site. So that's just like, really basic math space, and that works well enough. Then you trade well at the A bomb site and you win the round. But then they kind of went back, and I'm not sure what the thought was behind that. I feel like maybe they
were hoping for the bait, I suppose.
Yeah.
The bait and switch. get some guys to go over to A, or get one guy to rotate off of B. This is turning into a turkey shoot here. Happy is just lining them up. He's having a field day right now. He's going toe to toe with Schneider and gets another kill in the end. That is what, like 4 on an eco stomp for him. Yeah. He's pretty pleased. Good money going into his coffers, and well, Fnatic, another opportunity to buy here, and we're going to have the just fully equipped terrorist team here.
And now, well, a 5-round difference. Once again, Recursive are closing the gap round by round. And Fnatic, because of no bomb plants, they are running very low on money now.
It's going to be that kind of... You're curious to see as well if they're going to switch things up and go for that, like the buy every round and just try and keep the pressure on Recursive. If they can get that 1 round under their belt. But the thing is that Recursive now developed quite a bit of a bank. So they have something to fall back on. It's going to be so difficult to do here for Fnatic. They're not getting a lot of kills on the round, so they're not forcing their opponents to spend a lot of money. And so Recursive just have so much money, but now they're going to go for the overwhelm. Nicely done there. 2 guys watching each angle, and they just overwhelm the defense. Kenny S gets caught out in the open.
Yeah, so now how do they use this to their advantage? They have more than a minute left on the clock. Grenade going to land, do a lot of damage there to Devilwalk and Schneider. So that was a good grenade from Maniac. But Fnatic, They put on the brakes, and can they guess Recursive right here? That's the thing. Can they guess Recursive correctly? And right now, the correct guess would be the B bomb site. Happy though comes in, gets the first kill, pulls out the pistol, but JW takes him down. Maniac with a good headshot there on Devil Walk, and now we're back to a 3-on-3.
40 seconds on the clock. Are Fnatic just going to continue to be stubborn with this? Are they going to continue going here? And there's a little bit of indecision going on. The bomb is kind of dancing in the middle of the mid there, back and forth, as if they're trying to make up their mind where they're going to go. But the clock is going to force their hand. They're at 30 seconds time. They don't have time now to rotate about. They have to get the kill, and they do just that. Flusha finds a headshot on Maniac, opens things up, but they didn't take GMX into account. GMX comes in, gets 2 kills, and turns this into a 1-on-1.
Fantastic play, isn't it? Well, now it's on JW. This one round could mean a whole lot. This could be Fnatic's opening back into the game, because I actually feel like Recursive are very much favored to just come back and take all the rounds at this point, unless they could be forced to eco. And this round is very, very important in that economic game. Uzi not tried defusing yet. He does have a kit, but he's not going to go for it. And JW is trying to buy time, but he can't find it. Uzi picks up the kill and will get the defuse. So at least they have to buy a lot of rifles right now, Recursive, but that's not really enough at the moment. The money is out of control for the counter-terrorist team.
Yeah, when they're all floating above 10K, rebuying again, it's not the end of the world here. And you're still going to have Happy, you know, he's floating around that 12K mark. I mean, it's going to drop now, but it's getting kind of obscene. And now you can see how, like, Recursive on the CT side of Inferno, they just get the rounds, because you can never force them to eco. Like, they just get that bank and then rely on that bank to carry them forward, just replenish every single time. And unless Fnatic can just get around and get another round, that follow-up round, then they can start having an impact in this match.
Let's see how, I mean, yeah, they've only just stuck into it. They could lose this round and the next one. They could basically lose 2 rounds in a row and probably still buy. So what are Fnatic going to do about this situation? It isn't, you know, when you're on the terrorist side like this, especially on a map like Inferno, where it's not like you can get to a counter-terrorist position before they can, so you can't really go for like a crazy rush. They will almost always be ready to set up before you get there. So you really do rely heavily on the entry frags. And how do you force an entry frag? Well, if you could do that, then you'd be a pretty good team.
Getting those picks, and they try and catch Kenny S out, but quick feet from Kenny. Too wise, man, too wise. They're not going to catch him by surprise. He gets around that corner, and he sets up a Myberry like this, man, changing up the angle, making himself unpredictable.
And even more annoying, he's up on the furniture in there, so they're going to be peeking the wrong angle. Great headshot, though, from JW. Is this going to be the opening? I feel like Fnatic need to move fast now, not slow like they did last time. GMX fighting it out, but there comes JW with another stunning headshot, and the A-bomb side is open for business, but they're going to go to the B-bomb side instead. Are they mind-gaming themselves right now?
I'm trying to play this out. They're giving them an opportunity here, because Uzi has already opened up strong on Flusha, and now Happy finds a kill onto JW. JW going through the other way. He gets caught. They finally get the kill on the man holding Uzi. Goes down, but Happy is now in a position to put an end to this. It's a 1-on-2. Pronax, the last man standing. He can do this, but he needs to get one of these guys gone right away, or he's going to get caught in a crossfire.
Yeah, here they come. Pronax gets the one, goes for a second. He
runs out of bullets! No, he was so close. One more bullet. One more bullet for Pronax, and he had that.
Absolutely did, but it's Happy to pick up the triple kill. He's up to 20 kills now. He is bringing it back in style and carrying Recursive.
You can't defile the corpse. You can't do that. That's inhumane. Oh, Fnatic, we're so close. Look at that. The great shots as well from Fnatic, or from JW to open everything up as well. Gets the return onto Kenny. Gets another one on top.
This could have been a round that was basically lost due to faulty decision-making from Fnatic, because if they'd gone for the A-bomb side, there was only one person there. Instead, they kind of rotated into the 2 people holding at B, and that was a big problem.
It was the 3-man setup from Recursive. That's the thing, and Happy was just so quick at getting over there to support. Like, Uzi gets one, goes down, but then Happy's already there. So it's like, what's up, son? And it's so hard to deal with. It's so hard to deal, especially when Happy's on his game like this. I mean, Happy right now is tearing it up. 2016, his scoreline. And you realize, looking at the scoreboard, he's doing the majority of the work right now. Happy, wherever Happy goes, well, the pain train follows.
Yeah, it's true. How do you
choo
avoid
choo,
Happy?
Motherfucker. No. I mean, this guy, he's loose. He's loose.
He's been doing very well indeed. Let's see if he could keep it up, though. Kenny's going to peek the corner. Is anyone going to challenge him? I want to see this fast A play from Fnatic. I want them to get the first entry frag and then rush in. Right as that happens, they need to go for it. Kenny here takes the shot. Pronax comes around the corner, and Kenny misses 1-1. Now Fnatic needs to go. Now's the time. They pushed Kenny back. It's time to push in here. Maniac trying to hold down the bomb site. Kenny going to pick up a shot on Schneider, but GMX goes down. Maniac's going to drop as well, and so does Kenny. And now, with speed, they need to go. It's going to be Happy. 1-on-2
again. But Flusha, it's Flusha last man standing here, and he is the top fragger for Fnatic. If anybody can get this done, he can. He just needs to find one, but he's getting flanked already. They're so quick to react here, Recursive. They're already going to be trying to set up those angles. But Flusha, knowing this, he's going to push them. He's going to try and get in their face, get that kill. He gets it, and now it's a 1-on-1.
Yeah, Happy's got only 46 HP, but he's got an AK. That's all he needs. Flusha comes in. A lot of damage onto Happy already. And this 1-on-1 might go his way, but there's only 4 seconds. He needs to push down the bomb, and this time he will. Happy comes charging in, and Flusha knows this is not a game Flusha wants to play. He has to, yeah, there we go. Nice play from Flusha. Because if he had stayed behind the box then to try and do like an aim, like a headshot duel, then that would have played out massively in Happy's favor. Because then, you know, one headshot is all you need. But out in the open, where he can just take a single body shot on Happy and win the round, exactly right. Really well played. 13-9 now. 23rd round is coming up. And Fnatic, I mean, that wasn't quite the one round, but it's closer now. Look at the money on Recursive. It's slowly starting to dwindle down here.
Yeah, this is it, man. And if Fnatic can get another round, all of a sudden they're looking like they're going to be in a great position here to close this out. And there we go. JW aggressively pushes straight up to the top of Banana, but Happy comes rushing through. He gets one before getting taken out. Not good enough. JW gets the 2 kills, and that's the man advantage here for Fnatic. They have control of the B site. The smoke is down. The guys rotating in are going to have so much trouble.
JW comes in, gets another one. There's a destruction right onto Recursive. It's going to be GMX alone in a 1-on-4. And this is exactly what Fnatic needed. One round and then another one right afterwards. Stringing them together, not getting them separately all across the half, but really making sure they get them right next to each other. That way, they force Recursive to eco. I think they're going to really go for a FAMAS by something here, because I think Recursive know that if they eco right now, they might just lose the game.
And Kenny S, actually, before the rest of his team buys anything at all, Kenny S has already bought. I'm wondering about the communication on that side right now.
Yeah.
Because he was instant with that, man. It's like he was just like, I'm auto buy, like that was an auto bind, like a key bind.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if that forced their hand, because you had 3 of them sitting at 3K. I mean, it's not going to be like a full buy on their side. You can see it's like FAMAS armor. Maniac doesn't even have a helmet.
But I would have gone for this. If I was the caller on this team, I would have said, yep, we gotta buy, because ecoing now would give Fnatic that 15th round, and then all of a sudden Recursive are all fighting for overtime, and nobody wants to do that. It's the best of 3 game, this one, but again, we have to reiterate, it's Recursive's best map, so they do not want to give it up.
And they are going to put up a fight. And going for it's very much the do or die moment here for Recursive. They need to get this round, seeing as how they've spent just about everything they've got on it. They lose this, they're on an eco, they're on a buy what you can.
Kenny here? No, he's going to be repelled for the moment, and GMX, he's behind the smoke cover. Kenny still trying to hold. Good flash comes out for him, but he needs backup. And here's Maniac. Gets only the 1-for-1 trading. That's not quite enough. GMX caught in an awkward position. Going to go down as well. And now Kenny is in the apartments. Does peek out. Tries to get a shot, but Flushes there to shut him down through the smoke. Happy's going to run in. Gets the 1. Tries for a second. He does it. Happy, great double kill. But the bomb is down. It's still a 2-on-2 situation. It's not done yet. But if Fnatic win this round, it most certainly will be.
This goddamn Happy, man, he is unpredictable. He saw him go through, and they didn't react in time. He got right at their backs, gets them lined up, and gets the job done. And now, well, we have the flashes raining in. They're going to overtake them. Devil Walk gets a kill on Uzi, though. Devil Walk with the double takes Happy and Uzi and secures that 15th round for Fnatic. Recursive are in the doghouse, Anders. They are in trouble.
I mean, this is hard work from Fnatic. They are really putting in the hard work right now, and they have been for a long time. It's no accident that they've made it to this point. And imagine that, I mean, imagine this. This is the crazy part. They've only had a few weeks to practice with Pronax on the team, and this is the result. I mean, this is very cool indeed.
Yeah, this is hard work, man. This is good times, and well, you can see this just Pronax seems to be clicking with Fnatic. This is what they needed, and I mean, they made it out first seed in their group. That enough is enough to tell you that you have to take them seriously right now. But we have a bit of cheeky play going on already. We got the Nova GMX rocking the shoddy.
Yeah, Fnatic needs to close out this game right now. They can't let any kind of momentum back in Recursive's favor. So 1-for-1 trade early on. Are they going to keep pushing?
Looks like it, man. They're all over the place right now. And you got Maniac, you got everybody kind of dancing, not quite sure where they want to go. They still have 4 men alive, but GMX is down to 6 HP. He has to be so very careful as to where he goes. 1 bullet is enough.
I want Fnatic to push us a unit and just kind of put some speed on it. Again, I feel like if you give Recursive too much time, well, this will happen. Maniac taking down 2 people like that. They kind of walk slowly around the corner, and he just lines them up. Flusher trying over at the B bomb site, but can't find the entrance. Can he? Oh, he runs out of bullets again.
Yeah, Flusher, man, his worst enemy are bullets. This is ridiculous.
Oh, come on, one more bullet. He can't find it.
He's just right there, man. It's actually going to take Fnatic running up and M1ing to get the job done. And now, well, they have control of B, but there's the rest of the CT side. It's a 2-on-2 situation. GMX and Maniac waiting, and they are already working their way through Ruins, but 18 seconds left on the clock. They're going to go for the plant and get punished for it. Maniac comes in. He has got, what, 33 kills? 4 kills before getting taken out. We're down to a 1-on-1.
Flusher with 28 kills right now. Can he do this once again? The bomb is planted, and GMX is walking in, but he's not realizing it, and Pronax does it. 16-9, 29 kills, carrying his team together with JW, who has the 27.